What?
This was the time where I flashed traffic at school while I was out at recess in 6th grade. Okay? I was playing Dragon Ball Z with my friends. Okay?
Why was
I was Piccolo.
You were at recess. That's weird.
And we were doing the energy blast, the pew pew, and I tried to be cool and tried to do the splits, right? And that was the day that my mommy forgot to do laundry, so I didn't have underwear. So I did the splits and I tore my pants. But luckily at the time, I think I was going through kind of like some rapper phase or something, so I wore like shirts 5 times my size. So, I was able, tore my pants, and I'm like, oh shit, but that's okay, I'm wearing like a dress shirt. It's like a dress because it's so long and shit, and I'm like, fuck it, I walk around like that. But then my pants started falling down, because it's saggy, I'm a gangster, 6th grade. And so I turned around away from my friends, and it's towards the traffic that's passing by my school, and I pulled up my pants, and supposedly he saw my jubblies. And my night in the round tables. And all I know the next thing is I'm getting pulled out of class, and I got put in the principal's office, and I told him what happened. I tried to be cool with the splits, and
sounds like issues in your life.
Told him I flashed my hairless peaches to
That sounds like another story. Hold on. Okay, somebody needs to turn that off. No, seriously, like now. Yeah, I had something similar happen. We were sitting outside waiting on the buses, and I was talking to all my friends, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to moon the bus when it comes by. And my friends were like, bullshit, no, you're not going to do that. And I was like, yeah, write something on my ass. And so they got a Sharpie, and they wrote on my ass. And as the buses pulled up, I pulled my pants down, and the principal walked out the door and saw me. So he pulled me to his office, and he said, what the hell? No, he didn't say that, but because he was a principal, he said, what were you thinking doing that? And I was like, I don't know, I just felt like writing something on my ass and showing everybody. He was like, well, what did it say? And I looked him straight in the eye and I said, Do the Riff Network Weekly Podcast! Episode 5.
It's week 5, y'all.
YouTube?
Welcome back. What is up?
Yay.
Welcome to week 5. We're excited because we got a lot of cool stuff to talk about, y'all. You know what's funny? We actually tried to record this before, but my computer crapped out halfway through, so it was being an asshole. So Daniel's going to record this time, but that's a story for another time. But welcome again for week 5. If you haven't seen week 4, go ahead and watch that video. We would greatly appreciate it if you liked it, and then go ahead and just like spam the shit out of that like address and just like get a shit ton of views. That would be awesome as well. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. But actually, you know what? Before we move on, let's introduce everybody. As always, I am Michael, and as always with me we got Daniel, McNeill, and I forgot the other guy. Who is the other guy?
What was that guy's name?
Other guy. Just not mention
Zach. It was Zach. What's up, guys?
Hey, Mike, which one am I?
You're Daniel.
Okay, I'm Daniel.
Yeah. So what's up, guys?
I'm McNeill.
How's everybody doing this morning? Early morning? That's right. It's 1:47 a.m. We're doing this for you guys.
Of course, when they watch it, it's probably going to be like 3 p.m. and they're going to be sitting in their snuggies at home with a nice cup of coffee.
That never happens. It's Friday. They're going to be at work. So, but yeah, I would like to imagine that people actually listen to us other than my mom. Anyways, so yeah,
Your
let's
mom
go
listens
ahead
to
and.
us?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, I was
going to
say
enough for
I
my
said some raunchy things.
for my
kind of
40-year-old mom. Oh, come on! She's been around me for
Okay, well, I'd like to take this time
3 years.
to say,
So I mean, she's used to it.
Mrs. Slaughter, or
I'm sorry.
no, it's not Mrs. Slaughter. Mrs. Mike's mom.
Mrs.
You're hot.
There you go.
Mike's mom.
Wow! This is gonna be like the one episode she probably listens. She's gonna be like, "All right, well,
I'm gonna send
never
it
gonna
to
watch
her.
him again." I'm gonna send it to her. I'm just gonna spam her Facebook with this video. Anyways, all right, let's move it on. Okay.
Let's actually
Our
talk about
first
something.
article is important for all you gamer fans. It officially debunks the idea that the new Xbox, whether you want to call it Durango like a tool, or if you want to call it 720 like a cool person, that it's going to be
You could just call it its
online,
name. I mean,
or a new Xbox, that it's only going to be online. So, guess what? It's not. Well, hopefully it's not. But I'm actually glad because not everyone's going to be able to afford internet after they pay $900 for the system.
It's
So,
not going to be $900. I mean,
Obviously.
maybe
I exaggerate.
500.
I tend to exaggerate, YouTube.
Obviously.
So I mean, not
On
900,
everything.
but hefty mortgage at least.
Yeah,
But
anyways.
yeah, I'm actually excited. I really don't care about the internet. I just want to talk about because at the 21st, you guys know that the Xbox info it will be released. It's going to be huge. I'm excited because we've already seen a great turnout with the PlayStation 4, and I want to get a PlayStation 4. But I want to basically know what will the new Xbox have to have in order for you to pick Xbox over PlayStation 4? You guys are in the same mindset as me. You're thinking PlayStation 4 right now.
Definitely.
What are you going to need to see in the Xbox in order to pick the Xbox?
I need it to come installed with a terabyte of porn.
A terabyte of porn, yeah. Everybody needs
Yeah.
that.
That would be every nerd's fantasy, and I think they would not mind paying a contract for that Xbox.
Nope, not at all.
I would contract pay the shit out of that Xbox.
Oh yes.
But in all
$250
seriousness,
a month.
they're
Wait,
gonna
what?
have to do quite a lot to stand up to what PlayStation did. What was it in March? Back in late March, I think.
Yeah,
when
it
they
was.
released.
It was ridiculous what they were releasing. What was it? Shit, I forgot what was it. No, they had GDDR5 memory.
Yeah.
Okay, computers only have GDDR3. Sorry, I kind of messed up on that. Which is fucking ridiculous. And then it has the graphics card equivalent of a 7850, which is way more than you need.
Extremely powerful.
To be honest, what I need Xbox to have in order for me to pick it over PlayStation, it already has one thing that I love for PlayStation. That's party chat.
Yeah, that's exactly
PlayStation,
what I
you
was
have
gonna say.
one thing that is keeping you from perfection, and that is fucking party chat.
The thing
However,
about
You put
PlayStation
every
is,
goddamn thing else on there except party chat.
the
Fuck
thing
you.
about it is, like,
Right.
you play. I got my PS3 way before I got my Xbox, and I loved it. I loved the games for it. I loved how it played. I never had
Yeah.
any problems with it, except when we got hacked. But then we got free games, so that's beside the point.
Who gives
But then
a
I got my Xbox, and I love that as well. I played, Xbox, and then I went back to PS3, just went back and forth. But the thing that sold me on the Xbox after having them both for, 6 months or so was everybody else started getting them, and we just, automatically we
It's
get on
because-
Xbox, we get in, we get to a party, socialize, and do all that. And PlayStation doesn't really have that. I mean, it has chat rooms, but it's really hard. I don't even know if you can be in a game and actually
But I
be in a
think-
chat room.
But I think what also boosted up Xbox's sales was the fact that the Xbox was probably half the price of a PlayStation.
That's true. But
Okay,
PlayStation,
so a lot of the people that didn't have a lot of money were able to get the latest system for a fraction of a PlayStation.
but PlayStation got smart real fast and dropped that bitch down. It wasn't
Yep.
it like it dropped down to like 300.
Yeah.
Which is perfect for a system.
That's still
any
nothing
system.
compared to the Xbox.
Yeah,
No,
I mean
the
you're
Xbox
right.
is the same price.
But I was lucky enough to get my PS3 back. They were only a year and a half or so old when I got mine, and I got it for 150, and that was pretty much brand new with a controller and a Bluetooth headset. So I kind of lucked out on that.
Right.
And when you say they're the same price, actually you can get the 364 gigabyte for 200, so they're not the same price.
Yeah, the 4
But-
gig is shit anyway. You shouldn't even.
That
waste your
doesn't
money.
matter. That doesn't matter.
Actually,
they made that for
Mike,
people who couldn't
I'll-
afford the higher end models.
I'll upload.
You guys are not understanding what I'm saying.
But if they're wanting to
They
play
made the
online,
4
they're gonna have
gigabyte
to
for
upgrade.
people. Okay, listen. They
Yeah,
made the
I'm
4
done,
gigabyte
I'm
version.
I'm done. I'm done.
For-
I'm done.
They made
Don't
the
even
4
care.
gigabyte version
move on.
for
Don't even
those
care.
people. Okay. Well, anyways, they made the 4 gigabyte version for the people that couldn't afford the higher end versions. Okay, so they were
They
still
were
able
trying
to play
to.
those great games. It's just that they only had to pay fraction of the price.
But,
so that was the whole
They were
reason.
trying to be able to reach everyone as much as they could, because they know everybody's not going to be able to afford $300, $400, $500 for a new system.
Right.
Exactly. So,
But like,
go ahead.
what was I gonna say? Towards the midlife of them, they kind of evened out. Like you can look up the PS3, the 320 gig was like $299, and then the 250 gig Xbox was also $299. So I mean, they kind of evened out to the same.
Oh yeah, that's
They
another.
had that. What was that? Didn't they had that amazing sale? It wasn't last Christmas. It was the Christmas before. They had the 160 gig PlayStation come with a controller and 2 games.
Yeah.
Like it was Infamous and Lost. What was it? What's that game? Little Planet. Little Planet
Little
2
Big
and
Planet.
Infamous. Little Big Planet. Thank you.
Both
And
great games.
it was cheap. It was like, what was it, like $199?
Mm-hmm.
And it was
Yeah,
awesome.
I think
It was
so.
160 gig. It was badass. My brother stood in line for that shit too. And that was a badass deal. I wouldn't mind paying $200 for that. That's a sweet deal.
Another
But
thing.
it was the latest. It was the latest.
It was that nice covering where you don't get greasy fingers all printed on it. It was awesome.
Another thing
But,
that PS3 has over Xbox is the interchangeability of the hard disks. Literally, they're the same as laptop, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just buy
I saw that. Oh yeah,
buy the
beautiful.
SATA drives, install that bitch, you're good to go.
The 320 laptop.
Literally takes about, it voids your warranty, but literally takes about 10 minutes to do. You just pop something out, pop a new one in.
Well, most
you're
of
done.
the time, the people that had the PlayStation 3s, they bought them from someone else, so the warranty
But also
was
another factor.
worthless.
Another factor you have to look at is the fill rate. Xbox had a bigger fill rate than
I did.
PlayStation.
Zach, you're exactly
I don't
right.
want to talk about that. Stop it.
I do.
I
I made. It was a long time ago, and all my friends were like, "Why you got a PS3? Xbox is so better." So what I did was I took 2 big name websites. One of them's not so big. It's GiantBomb.com and GameSpot.com. I took the highest reviewed games from them, added them all into a nice spreadsheet, took the fail rates of all of them, added them together, and PS3 came on top every single time. PS3's
Well,
fail
of
rate.
course. That's not
PS3's
really
fail
fair.
rate was it is fair, Mike. It's the exclusives. That's what I'm talking about. The exclusives is what I went on those 2 websites and rated. And PS3 had the top 2 highest rated. It had more highest rated, and to be on there, they had to have like a 4 out of 5 and then an 8 out of 10 at least. And Xbox had like 10. PS3 had like 18.
Well, that's not really fair because
wasn't
you're
really
like comparing
talking
the.
I wasn't talking about the game so much. I was talking about the actual system.
Oh yeah,
There
yeah.
was a way bigger percentage of red rings than yellow lights.
I looked it up. I believe it was 48% of Xboxes will fail in their first year, and the PS3s was like 10%.
Hey, mine's still going strong.
Mine too. Never had, but of course I've never had a problem with my new Xbox either. I've had that
Actually,
almost 2.5 years now.
Slims, but the Slims don't count. It was the first generation. They
Yeah, that's
fixed
true.
You
your
know,
shit.
the yeah, but not as much though. I mean, you still getting Xboxes with red rings, just not as much. But I remember when my first generation X360 fucked up, and I remember watching a video online to figure out how to fix it, and I had to turn it on, wrap it in Saran wrap, let it overheat, so that it forcibly shut down. So then when I turned it on, I could play it.
Yeah, I've heard there's
That
a
was-
million quick fixes for
I
shit
know.
like that.
I don't know why it worked, but I had to do it all the time. It was ridiculous. I hated it. But you know what? I had whatever you can to play Halo, so.
That's
you know
another
what?
thing. Xbox has to step up the exclusives because you can't hold on to Halo forever. I mean, they lost Fable, and I mean, there's probably never going to be a new Fable 4 or something like that.
There's not going to be another one like Halo 1 or
Fable
Fable 1.
Journey. Fable the Journey Part 2.
Shut
No,
up.
shut up. Please
Look
don't.
out for it.
Yeah, let's get Connect. Get Connect to
But
it.
just
You want to know
comparing
what I
the
want to see?
exclusives.
You want to know what I need to see?
What do you need
I
to
need
see?
to see them hold off on the Connect.
Oh yeah,
Please.
it's so
Little
dumb.
bit longer.
See, PlayStation
You
got
could put a microphone on the system to where it's voice recognition. You don't need the Connect for the voice recognition. So get rid of the Connect. Put a microphone or some bullshit on there. You know, that's all you need. You don't need the Connect.
That's
Thank you.
true.
Over and out.
I don't think anyone, you see these commercials where people are like having it in their living room with like 10 feet from the couch and the TV and they're all dancing and playing tennis, and no one does that.
No one does that. Most of them are
Nah.
me.
Like for the Wii, do you think I sit there standing up in my room swinging that shit around? No, I bought the classic
No,
controller.
put the. You know what they need to do? You want to know what they need to do? The reason why, they're actually doing the, you see the really ripped guy or the really hot, smoking hot chick doing that. Because if you show the real gamer doing it, no one's gonna fucking buy it. If you saw some fat ass, scruffy beard, long, scraggly hair,
some basement dwelling neck
guy
beard,
trying to
Code Red Mountain Dew,
trying to dance to Black Eyed Peas dance off or something, no one's gonna buy it.
Black Eyed Peas dance off.
Black Eyed Peas dance party mix.
It's like
whatever.
it's like the Nintendo ads. It's like the Nintendo ads where there's like 6 of the hottest girls in the world sitting around playing DS. No one does that, Nintendo.
I'll tell you what, I will buy that. I will buy that DS if the girls come with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've established what Mike wants to see with the new Xbox.
Slavery.
Girls
Sex
and
slaves.
1 terabyte of porn.
Sex slaves and terabyte of porn. I wouldn't need the porn, I promise you that. But I do. I really, really like the that they're bringing Blu-ray to Xbox. Finally, I love that.
Yeah.
Also, I like how you can plug it up like a receiver and you watch live TV.
Live TV, yeah.
Now that's another thing. Now, what are they going to do? Are they going to have some kind of like, I would like to see if they kind of partnered with Xfinity or some kind of, actually, I think
kind of TV
Xfinity
service.
would probably be the only cable company they probably ever do it with.
See,
That'd
to be
cool
honest,
to see
though,
with.
they jumped on the TV, the live TV thing. They jumped on that kind of late because to me it seems like TV is dying real fast with things like Hulu and Netflix. Like Hulu, you watch something 2 days after it was shown on TV, and you only have to watch 30 seconds of ads or something. And it's
What
like
was funny, Daniel, when we were talking about getting an apartment a while back or whatever, we were discussing like what we need to pay for, and we're like internet for 1. 2, we don't need cable.
Definitely
We'll just get Netflix.
Exactly.
Because we don't watch TV, we just watch Netflix.
I mean, even the newest stuff like Game of Thrones, they throw that on Netflix. The Walking Dead, they throw it on Netflix.
Throw it on Netflix.
For the most recent shit like Parenthood.
You know what's funny?
And all that.
Guess what else is on Netflix now? Revolution Season 1. So I'm good.
Already.
I mean, they got Revolution.
Already.
Walking
Revolution
Dead.
has not even been out that long.
Yeah, I know. First season, or not first season. What was it? First half of what? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Really?
The first few
half
episodes.
on?
Yeah, it's on there.
But so as the aspect of live TV definitely doesn't appeal to me. It's not going to make me want to buy it over the PS4.
No, but it's cool.
At the moment.
It's neat.
But we'll have to just watch the press release. Press release. Hopefully, we'll all be off work or something. We'll sit down.
It's on a Tuesday. We're going to bring you a podcast that night that is going to be an Xbox exclusive podcast. Just for you guys, because we love you guys, even though I'm probably talking to nobody because no one probably watches it. But yeah.
But your mom watches.
But my mom will probably start watching it because Daniel's going to blow up her Facebook till she watches it.
I mean, she's pretty hot.
He is really hot.
Hey, your mom's fine. Anyways, Xbox is going to need to have a graphics card as powerful as PlayStation.
If
they're
not
going
more
to need
powerful.
have the GDDR5 memory just to keep up with it, and TeamSpeak, but Party Chat is not going to be able to hold up Xbox.
You know what though? I don't remember PS4 at the announcement them saying anything about bringing Party Chat, but they're stupid if they don't. They're going to. I mean, clearly.
They're going to bring out more stuff as it goes on. It's not coming out till holiday, so... Oh, shit, I just realized we're going to have Xbox, or the new Xbox, PlayStation 4, and Elder Scrolls Online coming out all in the same season. Look.
Well, you gotta save up that money then.
Yep. It's all
I gotta get both systems and Elder Scrolls. So anyways, let's go ahead and move it on to our next topic of World of Warcraft loses 1.3 million subscribers.
Yay.
That's me fapping, actually. I was actually fapping to the
dying.
thought of them
He's
losing.
like, 1.3, finally.
It's kind of funny on this article. They have a panda. Like, yeah, that's why you lose 1.3 million subscribers, because you're dumb.
IGN's like trying to say, hey, you lose 1.3 because of Jack Black's character.
Well,
anyways,
at its peak, it had 12. At its peak, it had 12 million subscribers, and now we're down to 8 after this big batch of 1.3.
I know, they lost big time. And Daniel's been itching to say this. Daniel, you know why? Tell us.
It sucks.
Tell YouTube why.
Because World of Warcraft sucks. It's so
Why does it
boring.
suck?
It is boring.
But why
is
did
so
it take
boring.
people so long
To realize it?
that?
Because they kept throwing out expansion after expansion, and they're finally realizing, hey, they're not throwing anything new at us except more fetch quests.
And on top of that, you have great MMO games coming out that don't have fetch quests, that are free to play,
Free.
and that are
That's
10 times more
that's the
fun.
key. That
10
is the
times
key.
more fun.
Like, why would I sit there and pay? I'm looking at it right now. MSRP $80. Why am I going to pay $80 for Warcraft plus a subscription fee when I can pay $60 for Guild Wars 2 and have way more fun?
Yeah.
Or
You know
any
what?
other
I would
online
justify that 80 because I believe that $80 thing comes with all the expansions. I would see me paying $80 because it has all the expansions.
You know what?
If it was free play.
And you know what? I don't want to sit there and download 503 expansions of boring shit that adds nothing to the game.
You know what? Another thing, I'm gonna stop trying to justify what they're doing because you know what? I used to play the game a few years back. I used to hardcore religiously play it, but the graphics are shit. The gameplay is shit. The stories are getting shittier.
The price is shit.
I mean, the price is fucking
I
shit.
honestly didn't even waste my time with Warcraft. I got the 10-day free trial. Half a day in, I was done.
It's so boring. Like I tried it so many times because my friends were always like, "Yeah, we're always on this. It's so fun." And I got on, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is kind of cool." And then I hit level 8, 9, 10, whatever, and I'm just like, "This is boring."
You're just
I'm
dragging
doing the
your
same
feet, right?
shit, and I'm not leveling up fast. I'm going really slow. I don't want to sit there and grind for 5 hours to get one level.
Dude, oh my gosh. Oh, dude, you have no idea how painful the memories are of grinding.
And
Oh, it was so painful.
I thought maybe, it's because of the fee. Maybe that's why. And I downloaded, basically it's a World of Warcraft clone. It's the exact same thing. Literally, all the fetch quests, the attack style is the same. It's called Alids online. It's pretty much the same thing.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about that. You were like,
tried
hey,
that.
you like World of Warcraft? I'm like, yeah. You're like, try this. I'm like, hey, it's the same fucking thing.
It is. And it's free, and it was boring. I got to level 10, quit.
But you know what? You know what? If you like World of Warcraft, you're tired of playing that shit, play Outlaws. Play it.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing.
Same thing, and it's free.
It's fucking free. And you know why that leveling is so fucking hard. They want you to come back. They want you to pay more. So you can keep playing, keep leveling up your character, so when you finally get to level 60, you go, what the fuck am I doing?
And the thing about
I just
MMOs,
spent $100 getting this character up to $100, 60, and I have nothing to show for it.
the 8 million that are there, you still got to calculate in. It's probably 1 million of them just bots, gold farmers, trying to make money.
Yep, probably.
Nobody-
That's where you get them in every game. Guild Wars 2, Lord of the Rings Online, you get them all the time.
Yeah. It's a dying game, and I'm glad it's on its way out.
World of Warcraft, you need to stop with the up to level 20 bullshit. There's games out there that prove that microtransactions can keep you afloat. Just fucking do it.
Okay, I'm going to add on to what Mike said. You said they need to stop. That's where I'm going to stop you. They just need to stop. They're done.
You know what? The game is too big for them to just cut it off.
Diablo 3
It will
sucked.
be years. It will be years before World of Warcraft will be completely gone.
Diablo
So
3
what
sucked.
they need to do.
This is going down the shitter. They just need to give up or go a completely different route.
Yeah, but apparently Diablo 3 didn't suck because PlayStation thinks it's a great idea to put it on their fucking system.
Let's put it on the system!
Hey, it sucked on PC.
What
Hey,
is it
$60
$60.
the controller.
Give me
What is it
$60.
you've got against Diablo?
Diablo 3, from what I heard, was dreadful. Zach, take it.
Really?
James is the biggest Diablo fan. He loves Diablo 1. He played 2 religiously, but when he came to 3, he couldn't play it longer than a week.
I've played a little bit of 3 and a little bit of 2, and I enjoy them, actually. They're really not that bad.
Well, I mean, compare 2 to 3, though, which is better.
Yeah.
Comparing 3 to 2, the quests are a million times better in 2.
Yeah.
But the world, I guess you could say, is a lot better in fucking 2. But don't get me wrong.
You gotta see it in the point of view of the hardcore Diablo fans.
Yeah, okay.
The ones that waited in
yeah.
line,
Then yes.
whatever that guy's name is, paid money, cash money, dollar money.
Francis.
Cash money, dollar money.
Francis. I mean, people like that waited in line for the special edition. People are diehard fans of playing it since the first one came out. They're probably gonna look at it and be like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Oh yeah.
And then they're gonna go back to playing two.
Log the fuck in.
But that brings us to they're actually making it on console for the first time for a PS3.
Yeah, like that's gonna help. Anyways,
Probably gonna get Air 37.
fuck you, PlayStation.
Hey,
All right, let's. In the end, we
Speaking of
agree World of
PlayStation,
Warcraft sucks.
Sorry, before we move on, I just want to. Sorry, guys, this is just totally random off the chart. I just had to share this with you guys. So I was at work. I work at GameStop, YouTube, if you don't know. And a customer walks up, and we have a poster for The Last of Us, which is a PlayStation exclusive. If you don't know what it is,
So excited.
but yes, fantastic. She looks at me, serious, dead in the eye, and she goes, "What is The Last of US?"
The Last of US.
The Last of US. And I said,
just to humor her, you should just put dots between the U and the S. Just put dots there and be like,
I
I don't.
But I almost lost my shit. I was like,
I
wow.
almost lost my
Almost
shit.
got fired.
I almost got fired.
Before we move on,
And she was like,
go ahead.
no, never mind. Go ahead. Never mind.
Okay,
All
before
right,
we
in the
move
end,
on,
World of Warcraft's terrible. They need to stop what they're doing, and if they're gonna, get their subscribers back, they need to do a lot of drastic changing. They need to lower the price to pay per month, at least. Or they need to go completely free and just deal with microtransactions, and they need to do something with the fetch quests. So, there you go. Take it or leave it. If you
This is
don't
true.
take it, then you're fucking idiots. So,
apparently you're
Like
idiots.
The Last of US.
The Last
of US. She probably plays World of Warcraft, probably right out of her brain. So let's go ahead and move it on to some more big news. Hey, just when we heard Disney kicked all of us Star Wars fans in the nuts by getting rid of LucasArts, EA has has acquired the exclusive Star Wars game license. That is awesome.
Mixed
Maybe.
emotions, maybe?
Mixed emotion.
That is so awesome. Maybe,
killed-
possibly.
Okay. Well,
They
the
killed
main
Mass
thing
Effect
is,
3 for us. So what
the
would they
main
do
thing-
to our Star Wars?
main thing is Star Wars is not dead.
This is true.
That's one thing that I got excited about. I'm like, oh, thank goodness.
And even if EA screws it up, maybe somebody else will pick it up after them.
And I think this is a desperation move from EA because they did a lot of cutbacks. They did bad with Mass Effect. Wait, why do I keep saying? Why do I keep saying that? Why do I keep saying Mass Effect 3?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, YouTube. Anyways, they keep. I think at the last 2 years they've been getting hit with that stupid bullshit about worst company in America and problems they've been having with their DLCs and shit. I think they're finally this is a desperation move on their end, and that they kind of want to get back into the groove. So, I don't know. I think this is, even though this is a part of their desperation move, I think it could suck.
You think so?
I think EA's might fuck it up. I don't know. I mean,
would you rather there not even be a chance of more Star Wars games, though?
no. I'd rather have sucky Star Wars games than no Star Wars games.
Well, there you go. Just hope there won't be a DRM always online.
I mean, if you look at it in the scope of things, you got a few that sucked and a few that were really good. You know what I mean? Kind of go back and forth with any kind of video game franchise. You're going to have some that are good and some that are bad. Hopefully, they're not all bad.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to see a game like, oh man, the last good Star Wars game I played, and people are probably going to be like, oh, well, what about Force Unleashed? No, it was the Old Republic. Old Republic was the last great Star Wars game series I have played. I'm sorry.
Really?
Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic on the original Xbox.
Oh yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. Not Star Wars, the Old Republic.
No, I just said Old Republic. Sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean to mess you up. Knights of the Old Republic. Okay. Last great Star Wars games ever made. They need to get back on that. They need to do 3. Ooh, let's see Knights of the Old Republic 3.
Let's.
Ooh, that'd be so cool.
I don't really have a voice on this because I didn't really play most of the Star Wars games. So, Kill me now.
The best ones were on the N64.
Pod Racer, yes.
I did
Pod
play.
Racer, fucking Pod Racer.
I did play the N64 once. I had The Empire Strikes Back, which was actually really
Okay.
fun.
Okay, yeah, that was.
Pod
But
racing game was fun.
The pod racing game was just so addicting.
Or the one where you played as the bounty hunter. I forget the name of the title. It was really fucking hard.
You
I
ever,
remember-
I don't
think I
remember
remember
that. I don't remember that
Yeah.
one. I remember
Yeah.
Battlefield. But not Battlefield.
What?
It was crap. I
Yeah, it was
forgot. Sorry.
Battlefront.
Thank you,
Battlefront?
Battlefront. I don't know why I was saying
okay.
Battlefield. I was thinking of EA and Battlefield. But yeah, Battlefront. Those games were badass.
EA sucks.
But I mean, the last
Watch your
solid
tongue.
Star Wars games I have played were Knights of the Old Republic. So I mean, I want to see more games like that. I want RPGs. We want RPGs.
I'll probably get into them if they start doing that, because I do love RPGs.
God, we do. We can't live without RPGs. But yeah, I think EA. This is one of those situations, and I hate having to do this, but we'll have to wait and see. So, we're tired of the Old Republic. That shit can go into the shitter because we don't really fucking care about it. It's terrible. Okay, so if we wanted a Star Wars form of World of Warcraft, then thanks. But we didn't, so get the fuck out of here. So fuck you. Thanks for the fetch quests with lightsabers. Anyways,
They must have worked with Blizzard on that one.
yeah, they probably did. Underline. Or Blizzard secretly owns the rights to that, which they probably do.
Reddit.com/r/conspiracy.
Yeah, there we go. All right. You guys heard it. It's probably there. Someone start it. Someone start the little article. All right, so let's go ahead and move it down.
Article.
Move it down to Aliens, Colonial Marines, co-developers lay off entire staff. They lay off the staff, which makes sense because they just lost $7.35 million in their lawsuit. Did they deserve it, Daniel?
No.
Zach? That's what I was looking for. Well, they filed for bankruptcy. They lost $7.35 million, and they had to lay off their employees. That is a terrible way to go out, and I feel terrible for them. No one deserves that. I know they made a shitty game, but
Do you feel bad about what you said last week?
I feel bad that I wished hell upon them, and that's exactly what they got. So yeah, I feel terrible, or do I have powers? So I don't. It's one of those. Either I'm superhuman, mind powers, stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, I definitely don't feel like they deserve that. That was bad. Even the people who did what was that? What was that freaking game we were talking about last time too? That was terrible. Duke Nukem. Even the people that made that don't even deserve
That
this.
is a good game for the price that
It was
is going
stupid
for
funny.
currently.
It was stupid funny. Yeah. So cheesy one-liners, and they were ripping on Halo in it. So yeah, it was funny. But
so that makes it great.
I love
seems
Halo.
like-
Fuck you.
Seems like so many companies now are just having all these problems and just laying people off and getting called worst company in America and DRM all
You
over
wanna know
online,
why?
all this.
Because you got stupid fat cats sitting in their fucking offices getting bribes from other companies, not to call them the worst company in the world. You know, Bank of America probably bought out those fucking judges,
Yeah, that's probably true.
dicks, as they're turning around and raping us in the ass. Anyways, now we're gonna get political.
I
Anyways,
hate that this is happening to Gearbox because I love Gearbox.
Gearbox, Sega. It's just this is a terrible way. I feel really bad. This is a terrible way.
Yeah.
Just for Timegate to go out. I mean, these guys have been doing it since 1998, and it's just all of a sudden they get sued, bankrupt, gone. Everybody's just gone, and I feel terrible. But you know what? Don't make shitty shit.
Don't make shitty shit.
Well,
I mean,
hey kids, what's the moral of the story? Don't be an asshole. Exactly.
Don't be an asshole.
Don't make shitty shit and lie to people, and promise them one thing and give them something.
Well,
else.
I didn't say this before, but THQ, they also just closed down, and that was
actually,
disappointing.
THQ is actually a good company.
That's extremely disappointing.
Very good.
Which
Darksiders.
makes me highly upset because I was so pumped for South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Oh, dude, you weren't the only one. Okay.
Did that get
'Cause-
completely canceled, or did it get picked
No,
up by
it
someone?
did not. I'm happy to say that it did not. It just hasn't. There's no word on which company it's up. I know Quicksilver or Deep Silver, whatever it is. They just picked up Metro, which comes out this Tuesday. And it looks pretty promising. They've been
Which
doing
one?
well.
The 2033?
the
No,
last,
yeah, Metro Last Light.
the
Okay.
last South Park game did so well that someone would be stupid not to pick up the next one. The Stick
Oh,
of
it's
Truth.
coming out.
So,
It's coming out.
yeah, someone
You
would be
believe
stupid
that.
not to jump on that shit.
You
So-
believe that?
But yeah, sorry, Timegate. I didn't mean to use my magical powers and wish you bad,
But you
luck.
did.
but I did, and I apologize for that. Formal apology. By the way, Channing Tatum, you have yet to call me, so
Channing
Let you
Tatum,
know.
I'm still waiting for that.
I'm still waiting for you. I was on the roof of Walmart all day. You didn't come, so I'll just have to hunt you down and stalk you. Wait, what? All right, let's move it on to
Threats.
our last topic, a big topic. So over this last week, we have got we found out that Daredevil is now back, left Fox, and is now back with Marvel. But not just Daredevil anymore. Punisher, Blade, and Ghost Rider are also now back with Marvel, which is great news because Fox and whoever had the other ones are just fucking we're just fucking up our stories. So, and especially allowing Nick Cage to be Ghost Rider. Whoever
I didn't even bother
thought
seeing
that was a
the
good
new.
idea can go to hell.
I didn't even bother
Sacrilege.
seeing the new one because I heard it was so dreadfully.
It was
awful.
worse than the first one. I'd rather watch the first one 8 times than one of the second time.
See, I haven't seen the first one in a while, but when I did watch it, I think I liked it. But I was also like 13, so.
Yeah, so it was aimed towards little kids that had no idea what the hell Ghost Rider was. Oh, his head's on fire. Sweet.
Exactly.
But do you guys? Here's the question: do you guys think they're gonna get reboots? I mean, or do you think these are just gonna be put on the back burner forever?
I would like to see a reboot because I mean, Daredevil was just. We talk about it pretty much in every podcast that we talk about Marvel. It was so bad.
Yeah,
and it could have been really good, but it wasn't.
the only
What?
character out of these 4 that actually had somewhat of a successful career was Blade.
Blade.
Yes,
So,
Blade
I mean-
was probably one of my favorite. He's probably one of my favorite superhero movies. If you count
Really?
as quote superhero.
Well,
yes,
he is.
I
He is.
thoroughly enjoy Blue. Wesley Snipes is the perfect Blade, in my opinion.
Captain America can kick his ass. Anyways, so let's. I
Bet he
think
couldn't.
I definitely would like to see these reboots. But now, do you feel that they're going to mix these guys in with the Avengers or other
That would be
superhero
cool.
movies?
That would be cool to see.
I think
I'm not-
I think it'd be cool, but I don't know how Ghost Rider's going to play nice with
Nicolas
or
Cage,
Blade.
I think it'll work.
I think Ghost Rider. I think one of the few team ups he had was during Spirits of Vengeance with Johnny Blaze and Venom.
Ah, okay.
But
I never read that series.
I'm not sure how it would tie into the Avengers and everything. I could see Daredevil, Punisher.
I can
Even
definitely
Blade.
see Daredevil because Daredevil and Captain America actually have an issue where they met and they fought. And I know they teamed up several times after that as well. Punisher was there with Spider-Man. He actually fought Spider-Man his first time he was in a comic book. But, I mean, I could definitely see Punisher and Daredevil. Punisher might be a little too fucked up for the Avengers, though. So,
That is true.
Daredevil, for sure, I can definitely see him in a movie. And Blade, I think, is too lone wolf. So
Okay, Mike. Who could you see playing these characters?
for Ghost Rider, Nick Cage. I'm totally kidding. Ghost Rider is terrible.
Chris Evans.
Nick Cage. But no, I would think that for Ghost Rider, it would be Leo.
What about Daredevil? You think Leo?
Leo and Blade.
What about Blade?
Leo.
Leo?
Because Robert Downey got an Oscar for turning black for a movie, so Leo can definitely pull off blackface. And
Speaking of Robert Downey Jr., Did y'all hear of the projected salaries of everyone for Avengers 2?
Oh, okay.
Did
Okay,
y'all
we're
see
getting a
that?
whole nother thing. The projected salaries. I didn't. I saw an article a couple days ago. Was there a new article about what they're going to be getting? Because I know Robert Downey got 50 million first.
50 million, and he
Okay,
only has.
that was the first. That was the first Avengers, and then several other Avengers only got like 200 grand, and that's why they're struggling right now trying to get the contracts done for Avengers 2, because people don't want to get paid 200 grand while some dude's getting paid 50 million.
And he doesn't even have, like, he has, I think it was 37 minutes on screen, but Captain America and, what's it called? Someone else.
Thor.
Can't think of, yeah,
Thor, Hulk.
Thor had like 30 minutes, Hulk had like 28, Captain America had like 37 as well, but they're all getting 1 to 2, 2 to 4, nothing over 4 million, and then Robert Downey's getting 50 million.
Yeah, well, he also took advantage of, in his contract before he signed on to the movie, within his contract, that he also got some of the royalties from the sales of the movie. So, yeah. I mean, I think it's just his agent played it smart. So,
but from what I'm hearing, Robert Downey Jr. was actually really, really pissed that he was getting so much and they were getting screwed so much.
Yeah, because they actually, in the article, they were discussing that he was actually backing his fellow. Whoa, crap! What was the quote he said? He said that he will refuse to work in the movies if his coworkers can't be treated with respect.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's awesome.
Great,
that's very
great morals on Robert Downey's part.
Oh yeah, Robert Downey. Robert Downey is a great actor and he's a good person, but I just thought it was ballsy for him to stick up for him, even though his contract's up too.
Because I mean, film companies nowadays, they pretty much think they own you, and if they don't want you there, you're not going to be there.
Your ass in a second.
But they wouldn't do that for Robert Downey in a million years, because like we were talking about a long time ago, no one else can be Iron Man.
Nope. Robert Downey's stuck.
He won't get blacklisted like Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox.
Yep. Shia LaBeouf
is just down.
What a waste of talent.
Did y'all see that? It was a picture. I believe it was on Reddit a few days ago. I think it was from a long time ago, though, like a few months. But he took acid and he tweeted for like an hour and a half just the most random, messed up shit. And I think he's just going downhill. And I hate to say it because I liked him. I liked him in Eagle Eye. I thought he was good in that.
Lawless. Eagle Eye.
Lawless.
But I mean, I like the Transformer movies. Holes. What about Even Stevens? He went from that spastic kid. Who would have thought he would have fucking made a Hollywood star?
And he did good in Indiana Jones and Crystal Skull.
Yeah, even though he trashed it and then said bad shit about Steven Spielberg. That's a smart move. One of the most powerful men in Hollywood. You're gonna call him an idiot.
Get blacklisted by Steven Spielberg. You're done.
Just like your Megan Fox. Yeah.
You end up doing Jonah Hex.
Yeah. So that's the last time you fucking say shit about Michael Bay. Call him a Nazi. What the? You're a fucking idiot. You no talent, hot bitch.
The only thing going for you is that nice face.
No, actually, she's tore up now. Did you see it?
She's not even that attractive.
She got work done.
McNeill, I know you're thinking I was going somewhere else with that, but I kept it PG.
PG, like the rest of the thing is X-rated already.
But here's the thing, guys, go look at new photos of Megan Fox. She don't have a good face anymore. She got work done. She looks plastic.
Speaking of Megan Fox, she's supposed to be playing April O'Neil in the new Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah, that's.
Oh wait, hold on, Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. Hey, this chick called me a Nazi. Hey, you know how she got it? She blew him.
She probably did.
She probably blew the shit out of him.
That's like, what's her name? Kristen Stewart for Snow White and the Huntsman, sleeping with a dress.
Who was fucking caught a month ago with the director again.
Again?
Yeah, eating she was in a cafe eating with this fucking douchebag. Hey, I'll blow you if you put me in this terrible movie. With Thor.
I mean, at least make it a good movie. I mean, it was
yeah, Charlize Theron was the only good part about it.
She was good in that movie.
God, I hate that movie. Wow, we're off topic. But, yeah, to be, I
the
cannot
podcast. We don't have to stay
I
on topic.
cannot see Wesley Snipes coming back. He's a washed out actor. He's old as shit. So,
Well,
but I would like to see him play Blade again. But
But yes.
I don't know
likeliness
if,
is remote.
I know Chadwick Boseman is on a short list to play Black Panther, but I think he might be able to pull off a Blade.
I really can. I can see. What's his name? Shit, what was it? Warren Chestnut or
Morris Chestnut?
Morris Chestnut? I can see Morris Chestnut. He's a big dude. I can see him play Black Panther. So
Yeah.
big guy, big scary black guy. But anyways, Punisher. Tom Cruise.
I honestly
Tom
didn't have
Cruise in
a
it.
problem with Thomas Jane's Punisher.
I think he was too soft. I don't think he was Punisher material. Now the Punisher, what was it? Punisher Warzone. I forgot that guy's name. See, that's the blood and guts I want to see Punisher do, but I want more of a backstory. So
Right. Which is what they tried to do in the first one. They just didn't integrate it completely.
yeah.
Yep.
And as far as Daredevil is concerned, Chris Evans. I'm totally kidding. No, he's playing Captain America. I'm Tobey Maguire. I'm totally kidding. I'm so
Tobey Maguire.
kidding.
No.
Ah.
Chris Evans in Avengers 3 can play Captain America, Human Torch, and Daredevil
There
all
you
at
go.
the same time.
Done.
No, they
Oh.
should just... Avengers 3 needs to be every single character, even the passing street characters, need to be played by Leo.
Yes. So, Daniel, be the casting director, please.
I would do a much better job. Like, seriously,
Yes, you would. Leo.
Robert Downey? Like, who is he? I'm totally kidding.
Who is that joke? God damn it.
Was it actually? Who was it? Was that just Michael Fassbender for Daredevil the other night?
Yeah,
I think
that
that
was Zach. Zach
Yeah.
said Michael Fassbender. So
Yeah.
that is a good idea, though. I could see that.
Yeah,
I could
see it.
definitely see that.
But
Michael
he's already
Fassbender-
playing a Marvel character, so it wouldn't work out because especially if Fox and Marvel do a deal to do like a little, where they come together and gang up and beat Doom or something. But
You already know that Fox is not going to give up the rights to X-Men.
oh no, but they can at least
Collaborate.
collaborate or something. But Robert Downey, if he leaves Iron Man, it's gonna crush me. Even though that last movie was fucking terrible. But yeah, if he leaves, it's gonna crush me. But as long as he just keeps making Sherlock Holmes movies, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But because
Yeah,
he is
this
the
is
best
true.
Sherlock Holmes in the history of Sherlock Holmes.
Agreed.
Alright, folks. Well, that is all we have for tonight. Oh, sorry. For this morning. We will see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
It's
YouTube.
been fun.
Bye, YouTube.
Please comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook.
Like
Check
us
out
on
our latest
Twitter.
videos,
Follow us on
um,
Facebook.
And the next week, we're actually going to be having another podcast that we will do. It is an Elder Scrolls Online, so we will have that up as soon as possible, whenever the fuck we feel like it. So if you have a problem with it, kiss my ass. Trailer Talk
Sorry.
episode week 3
kinda rude.
actually will be out Monday. So pay attention to that because we actually had a couple interesting trailers come out for the movie Butler and Ender's Game, which we will be having, as well as Star Trek. So tune in all this week. We got some great stuff we're going to be putting up, and we thank you guys again for tuning in.
Thanks,
See ya.
YouTube.
Bye.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep it